岡島さんは今何をおっしゃいと言いますか。あなた遅いです。
The next movie is Chef. Chef is without a question, without a doubt in my mind, Chef is the feel-good movie of 2014. This movie is so beautifully done. It's there's no violence, there's no disaster, there's no people hating each other, and etc., etc. This is just a beautifully made movie. If you enjoy food, eating food, and want to feel great about a film and happiness afterwards, go to this movie. You will love this movie very much. It's designed for making you feel well about everything, and it's a story about a man who has a chance to impress a food critic. So he wants to do a menu, but the boss won't let him do the menu, and the menu that he did do ended up being lambasted. And so he decides he's going to do his menu anyway. He invites the food critic back over, but ends up having to leave the job because he gets fired for not following the menu. The food critic eats the same crap that he ate before. He gets another lambasting. The chef doesn't know how to reply. He doesn't even know what Twitter is or how to use it or anything, but his son, from his estranged wife, his son during a visit shows him how to use Twitter, and he sends off messages to the chef thinking that it's a private message, but it isn't, and it becomes viral, like a viral message to this food critic, who replies in turn and just lambasts him for it. And then he goes to Florida with his wife because she wants him to babysit the kid and spend more time with their son. And while there, he meets her father. You know, this is a whole Spanish neighborhood and everything. You'll enjoy the music. Oh, the music was supremely beautiful, beyond belief. And he picks up from her ex-husband, or her ex-lover, a food truck that he gets from him as a gift. And the food truck is just a disaster. It's full of grease and dead food, rotting food and everything. He gets his son to clean it up. They begin, a bonding takes place. Not boring. It's very interesting to watch this part. And he starts selling food that he wants to create from this food truck, and it's a major success. Everybody likes it. It gets tweeted and it goes viral, and so they head across the country to Louisiana, and on their way back to California so that they can open a food truck in their hometown where they live. And the son's traveling with the father, and it's just, and at the end, instead of breaking up with the son, he keeps the son on during weekends and holidays because summer vacation would be over. And it's just a really beautiful movie, and there's a father-son relationship in this. So the kid is about 10 years old. There's a father-son relationship in this movie that is second to none. It's just so well done. I really recommend this. Unfortunately, when I was there was two guys in their 50s. There was a really big guy in the other end of the theater who couldn't shut up. And so the guy that was sitting in front of him, also in his 50s and just as big, told him to shut up because he was trying to watch the film. And then they got into a fight, so there was an actual physical fight during the movie The Chef, which detracted me from a scene where he's trying to prepare some food for the second visit from the food critic. I kind of missed that part of that because of the fight that was going on the other side of the room. It is the first time I've ever been in a movie, in spite of all the ignorant assholes out there, and some of you know who you are, you text message. Well, this is the first time I've seen somebody actually break into a fight over that. And it was understandable. When they left the theater, one of the wives came back, collected her stuff and left, and then for 10 minutes later the cop came in, so I guess the fight in spite of the fact it sounded just verbal off in the distance. I guess it was actually physical confrontation because the police had to come in and check the seats. But beyond that, I really recommend you watch Chef. You'll enjoy this very much. It'll make you feel great afterwards. It is a beautiful, beautiful film. And by the way, the main actor here, he also directed and wrote this film too, which a lot of actors are doing these days. Rather than wait for somebody to make a movie, they actually go out and make the movie and put themselves in it. Great idea.
中島さんは今何をおっしゃいておりますか？あなた遅いです。